Warner Brothers reluctantly released their Suicide Squad 2016 trailer to the public after Comic-Con, which is good because it's got some cool clips in it and we get to see the movie's creepy, gritty tone. It looks like we'll be seeing some origins for some of the Suicide Squad members, like Deadshot. They show several clips of him and his daughter. Hopefully he's not just a desperate family man and he's justifying his criminal activity because he needs to take care of his daughter. That's definitely part of his character, but I'm hoping that the part of Deadshot who always has his finger on the trigger, always ready to pull it to get what he wants, is prominent as well. The Enchantress also surprisingly was focused on more than I was expecting in this trailer, which leads me to believe that Enchantress might have a large role in this movie. In the comics, she is very powerful. She has taken down Superman. So it'll be interesting to see how they scale her power for this movie and how they'll put her to use on the squad. Initially, when I saw the casting announcements, one idea that I had was maybe Joker would manipulate the Enchantress and make her go crazy, and then her magical powers would be unleashed and a destructive force that the Suicide Squad would have to confront in, a climactic battle. And Harley Quinn's origin was also featured in this trailer. So that'll be another cool thing to see in live action, and it'll set up Harley and Joker for the future DC movies and Batman movies. Presumably, these origins will be shown through flashbacks. That seems to be the more natural way to provide these backstories than having three seemingly unrelated origins, in addition to Waller setting up the Suicide Squad, all being shown at the beginning of the movie. The new Joker is awesome. Leto's Joker is uncontrollable and insane and chaotic and evil, as opposed to Ledger's more brooding and calculating Joker. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Joker in the movie. I'm wondering if the guys in the masks are Joker's henchmen because they show up in the same places that Joker shows up in the trailer, like at Arkham Asylum with Dr. Quinzel, and in that factory that you see Joker walk through. And it's also likely that Joker has his henchmen wear weird masks. So that's just an observation. Maybe it's a hint at what type of ground forces Joker will be using. After seeing this trailer, the version of Diablo they've chosen to go with is a little more clearly defined. Sometimes in the comics he can generate and control fire, but I was thinking maybe they would change that to make it fit in more with the tone and the power levels of the Suicide Squad and just the DC Cinematic Universe. So I'm thinking that he can manipulate fire but not actually generate it. Sort of like Pyro from the X-Men, like he can move it around and expand it, but he can't actually generate it from his body. That's why he has the lighter, and he also doesn't carry any weapons, so he must defend himself with his pyrokinetic abilities. Also, Jai Courtney does some emoting in the trailer, so that's kind of neat to see. And he has one line of dialogue, but it's nice to listen to. So I'm interested to see more of Boomerang. Both Batman and Superman are in this trailer in some form, which is kind of cool because they're connecting this movie to the other DC movies. I've heard some speculation that the Batman car chase is after the Death in the Family, because we have that reference to Death in the Family in the Batman v Superman trailer with the Robin suit on display, and there's Joker graffiti over it. But it looks like Batman and the Suicide Squad are in the same place because the buildings look similar, and there are those giant advertisement screens on them, so I'm guessing that the chase takes place in the present. Unless the squad is in Gotham, because if it's Gotham, that's where Death in the Family takes place. And then the chase could be in a similar looking location to where the squad is deployed, but it would be a flashback to something that's already happened. What's nice about doing this Suicide Squad movie so early on is that you can put cameos and Easter eggs from the villains of other more major superheroes to kind of set them up a little more, give them a little more background in the DC cinematic universe before the hero that they're associated with's movie comes out. They're doing this with Harley Quinn and the Joker, so when the Batman movie comes out, they'll be set up and we know some of their background already. And also, Belle Reve Prison, it contains a lot of the rogues galleries for lots of the major superheroes, so you can have them as cameos to help expand the universe. With the focus on villains this early on, I'm wondering if this will lead into the Injustice League as the villain for the Justice League movies, because then we could have some of those villains on the Injustice League set up already, so you wouldn't have to familiarize your audience as much with them, and having the Injustice League as a villain for the Justice League movie would be different from any villain that Marvel has done already. Overall, the trailer looks gritty and wild. There's a lot of things here to get me excited and interested in this film. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up.